In Great Britain, workers are busy loading a 66-ton alternator into the Antonov 124. For most aircraft, such a heavy load would be unthinkable, but this epic aircraft can haul up to 165 tons.
Get going, kids. Once it's on, we're done.
After some maneuvering, the alternator is finally on the rails. 2 winches pull the million-dollar cargo into the belly of the transport aircraft, all under the watchful eye of the loadmaster.
Loading finished on time, indeed 15 minutes early. So everyone's happy. It's all good. Now we're taking a break, since our work is done.
In the cargo business, lost time means above all, lots of money. 4 hours after loading began, the giant's nose closes. Originally, this superplane was developed as a strategic military transporter for the Soviet armed forces. Thanks to the flat ramp in the nose, armored track vehicles can drive directly into the cargo hold from the ground. In addition to easy loading, the Antonov also scores with another feature. The air pressure of the tires can be adjusted in flight by a whole 30%. Therefore, the transport plane can also operate on unprepared runways or on hard-packed snow. Whether on a gravel track or asphalt, this giant is versatile and robust. As a result, it has achieved a monopoly that endures today. About 1.5 hours before takeoff, the 6-man cockpit crew arrives at the airport. Flying the giant requires a captain, a co-pilot, 2 flight engineers, a navigator, and a radio operator. Yevgen Bashinsky is finishing his training as an Antonov pilot. For the 32-year-old Ukrainian, the cargo plane is one of the most thrilling aircraft of our time. It was designed in the late 1970s. Every instrument must be operated and checked by hand. But for Yevgen, this is not his biggest challenge.
One thing makes this aircraft harder to control, harder to operate. Not each airport can provide enough clearance for us.
Behind the cockpit, there are quiet rooms for the crew. The crew travels on this superplane around the world for up to 3 months.
We have a small kitchen.
No assignment is ever the same.
You never get over familiar with this airplane because every time it comes in, you always learn something new about its capabilities.
After 7 hours, the largest production cargo plane in the world takes off again, ready to haul practically anything.